So there's something that I wanted to talk about because it hits really close to home and it's scary. A lot of people have probably seen the video of a transgender woman being beaten severely in a McDonald's restaurant. Now, a lot of people know that it was in Baltimore, and some people know that it was in Rosedale. But what a lot of people don't know is that I'm maybe like 15 minutes away from that McDonald's. And it's terrifying because as a gay person, I'm grouped into the whole gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender community, and I'm all for support and rights for everybody and protection for everybody. And, recently there was a bill that was trying to be passed for transgender rights, and this is a perfect reason of why it needed to pass, and it didn't. So hopefully, these videos of her being so severely beaten, mercilessly, I can't even say the word, mercilessly, whatever you want to say, it shakes me up because it's just to see somebody do that to anybody is horrible. I don't care if you're straight, gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, white, black, Asian, young, old, fat, skinny. It doesn't matter. It's horrible. But for me personally, since she was transgender, it does hit close to home. It makes me think of, Matthew Shepard, and he was severely beaten
It's
because he was gay.
6:30.
That's my computer. It's terrifying. But a lot of people keep making racist comments and saying, "Oh, it's because they're black and everything." And I'm gonna stand up right now, sit, and say that I don't really think we can just blame somebody's skin color for their actions. The fact of the matter is that if you live in Baltimore, you know that the main population is black people, and there are a lot of good people that are black, and there are a lot of good people that are white. And just the same, there are a lot of black people that are horrible, and there are a lot of white people that are horrible. Skin color really doesn't matter. If you're gonna go based on stereotypes, it does seem a lot of the crime is black people, and I'm not a racist person at all. I'm not. So to say, oh, I'm not gonna say the N word because I don't really like saying it, but to use that term and saying it's because they're black, no, it's because they're disgusting human beings that acted like animals. I don't consider people like that human. That's an animalistic behavior, and sad to say, some animals behave a lot better than humans do if you look at it. So it's the area, and the thing is, okay, I might get a lot of hate for this, but there's two categories for every kind of person: ghetto and non-ghetto. That was ghetto, what you saw. Spitting in someone's face because your man was hitting on them. First of all, if your man's gonna try and hit on a girl, shouldn't you be yelling at him, not the girl? Really? And I was not aware that the beatings started to get more. They started to get more angry as they found out that she was transgender. I was the one saying, I was agreeing kind of with my brother. It's like, well, maybe you can't really just call it a hate crime just because you find out later on that they were transgender. But if she said that if they found out or she said that she was transgender and then they continued beating her and seemed to get more aggressive, then I would consider that a hate crime. And there is going to be a protest actually tomorrow and Thursday at the McDonald's. So yeah, feel free to go. Nothing, no loud noisemakers. It's a peaceful protest. Police will probably be involved, they said. But Chrissy Pollis, I feel for you, sweetheart. I really do, and I'm so happy. I think I even prayed. I'm not sure, but you were in my thoughts, and I was so happy to hear that you got out of the hospital and you're okay. You're recovering now, and that old lady was like a guardian angel for you, and thank goodness for her. And I hope you can meet her and thank her. If I ever met her, I would thank her just because she did what was right. I would thank anybody that did something like that. And in an odd way, it was a good thing that he posted all the videos on the internet, only because this is going to create awareness that attacks like this do happen, and maybe some awareness and some different mindsets will happen from this. People will see, okay, this kind of stuff does happen, it's scary, and maybe they'll realize that maybe we do need a transgender rights bill to pass, which we do. And, I think it's horrible, your business is posted all over the place, but, in a way, it's a good thing just because people can see that these things happen and that things need to be stopped. I think it's horrible what happened to you. I think it's disgusting. And someone said that they feel those two girls should have their face deep fried, and that may their ugly outsides would match their ugly souls. And you know what? I'm not really against that idea. If you're gonna hurt somebody like that, then you need to take what's coming to you. They had no reason to do what they did to you. And I don't care, again, whatever you are, type of person, sexuality, orientation, which is sexuality, age, race, body fat content, I don't care. you need to act like a human. You need to be respectful. So that's my whole opinion. And no, I'm not gonna post a video on this YouTube video because I don't need to. It's my reaction video to it. It's my thoughts on it, and frankly, it's disgusting, and it's something you really don't need to see more than like one time. So, Chrissy, I'm so glad that you're okay, and honestly, I'd love to become your friend. I would, because you seem like a person that's a strong individual, and that'd be a good friend to have. And I would have been your friend before this whole attack too. So I just didn't know you, but now in a way I do because I know of you. But yeah, Rosedale, Maryland is not really far from where I am, and it's terrifying. And all those people in the McDonald's need to be fired and punished beyond that. They did nothing. The manager did next to nothing. So they all need to be punished, and I hope Chrissy wins a giant lawsuit and they have to pay out the ass. So that's my thoughts. Chrissy, so glad you're okay, and things need to be changed.